Hey guys, Billy here, and welcome to another Farming Simulator 17 using the American Outback map. Okay, so as you can see, I have $188,000. I've been doing a lot of work, and I've been doing a lot of work on this gentleman's piece of property on Field 2, which is, where am I at now? Oh, I'm close. Um, And so, in doing work for him, I I'm making friends with him to where I can buy the piece of property for less money. So it was up to 160,000, and right now we could buy it for 136. So I have the money to do it, but we just we just planted and it's potatoes, and I want to wait till it's grown before I buy it, um, because I don't have the harvester for it, and it's going to cost approximately $150,000. Okay, how do we pick these up? We just click on it. That's a light. Okay, I have no idea what I just did. Okay, you just have to run. Like I said, I'm still trying to remember um, all the stuff, all the toggles, and it'll take me just a little bit, but I'll get it. So technically, you just have to run over the eggs. I need to get them food. That's what I'm working on now. I have to see what type of food they take. I did find the other toggle that I needed to look for, which is just escape. And this tells me what's been planted, if it's been fertilized, where it's at in the growing stage. And then this one is if it's been fertilized. The only one that's been fertilized is field 2, because I did it prior to planting for him when I was doing work for him. We need to fertilize this, but I don't have a machine yet, and I don't want to spend the money until I got to buy the land, and then I got to buy another piece of property or piece of equipment. So this here is where the best sales are right now for at for the grains, at what different places that they have on the map that you can send it to. This here is vehicle, which just tells you what it's worth. This one here is finances. I guess I don't know anything. Loan. Well, it says I got $75,000. Well, I never had $75,000. So I shouldn't know anything, because I started off with $20,000. But I ain't going to worry about that. Okay, so this is where, if you had animals and everything like that, sheep and all the things that you would need to have, which we will get into once we get a little better established. And this is the amount of money you've spent on different things. It's like fertilizer usage so far. We've spent 14. It says, I guess it says 140,000. Oh, 140,000 liters is how much we spent, not how much we, how much we used, not how much we spent. So driving distance is 39.33 miles and stuff like that. Eggs in the coop is 1, which I have the rest. Eggs in backpack, I have 5, and I could just leave those there. And then different ways of setting it up. So, all right. So there's another egg right in here somewhere. I'm not gonna really search for it. They'll put more out where I can gather it later. Then we take it over and we just sell them. Was that it right there? Maybe. So, but one thing I do know is that with Farming Sim 15, you had a quest of finding gold nuggets, and okay, 1 second here. Okay, so I switched it. We had to start. This is the first time I've done it this way, so that's why I brought up the HUD. To start the engine, you got to press enter and stop the engine, and try to get a little little more realistic. I'm not gonna play it truly realistic, but okay, one thing I do want to do, I don't know if, let's see here, can I do it here? I got this noise down. Well, I'll just have to see what it is after this video. The last video, which I deeply apologize, the game noises were pretty loud, and so I made some adjustments, and hopefully it is much better. The motor seems to be a touch loud, but we'll see if my voice is a little bit louder than what it was. So supposedly, I think you had to find 100 in Farming Sim 17 or 15, excuse me. On this map here, there's only one, and a bird told me that it is right here. And if I find it, I get $1 million. Okay, should be just a gold nugget. Oh, well, heck. That's too easy. You've discovered a gold nugget. Seems like there's still some gold to be found in this region. Try to find the remaining 99 nuggets. Okay, well, that one nugget, you have found 10 gold nuggets so far. Well done. Check your map for locations remaining. You have found all the nuggets. So they've actually taken that whole quest and put it into one with one nugget. So now we have $1 million, so I can buy several things if we need it. So one is property. We'll get down the road here and we'll check at property. So we have field 1. I'm going to buy field 2. Let's see which would be another good property. This one's, like I said, I'm going to wait to buy it. So let's pull up the map. So where we're at, I mean, field 7 would be good. Field 20, even field 3. It just depends on how we want to work this. Let's go see how much number 3 is. Maybe we can get number 3 and number 6. First, I want to see what stage they're in. And that will determine what we're going to do. It's interesting, you look on the ground and you see the shadows of the power lines. Alright, I think this is 3 right here. These fields, compared to the European fields, are much, much bigger. So at one point or another, where do we go? Oh. I'm going to make a U-ey in the middle of the road. Should have went down the other street there. I mean, I could cut across, but it's not my property yet. See, I could cut in there if I wanted to. Oop. Got a little carried away on the steering there. So we did do one thing here for the farmers, so the property should be a little better. Gets 2.5 acres for 159,000. I think we're gonna buy it. I really do. I think we're gonna buy it. It's ready to be seeded, and I think we're gonna go get the seeder, and we're going to one thing I need to buy is a fertilizer, so we're going to do that next. But we'll go get the seeder and get someone working on this, and then we'll go purchase a seeder, and we'll have to go pick it up, which is not a seeder, excuse me, a fertilizer. Right now our Sawyer does both, supposedly fertilizes and seeds, but it didn't show that in on field 1. And you're supposed to do it a couple times per growth spurt. So we'll get into a groove once, you know, with this $1 million. Obviously it helps out a bunch to where now we can get things and get down the road and start and get some cash flow going. Alright, let's go in here. We'll have to see how much seed is in there. We'll know as soon as we get in. I need to buy a power washer. Okay, seeds. Okay, so I want to do... Okay, if I'm not mistaken, that is... canola, and that's what I want to do. We could do soybeans too, but this will work. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Forgot to turn it off. No lights on? Oh, lights are on. I didn't. And then we'll see if it may not show now to be blue. It may wait till it gets its first growth and then show that it is fertilized. Okay, that one's done. Fold it up, and then while that's folding up, let's just check. Okay, well, it's not showing anything right now. Well, it shouldn't need plowing because it has something growing, so... Which we have wheat. What am I plowing for? Nothing. Alright, let's boogie on. We're gonna go out like we're supposed to. Well, there's a little darkness right there. Oh, that's where it's not seeded. Voila. So, like I said, I'd have to see how long things grow. I mean, if I wanted to, I could buy the farm and then replow to get rid of that field. I don't know if it's cost effective. We can make money right now, and you know, we can make money by plowing it for them and gathering it for them, and then right at that time, once we get done doing that, then we can buy it and plant what we want. Blinker was still on. I'll be looking at different tractors here shortly. Let's see. I'm not sure what we're going to plant next. Should plant corn. And then depending where, what's the next field we're going to buy. It should be a decent sized field to where we can yield the biggest crop. Pushed the wrong button. That'll happen a couple times. I got big fat fingers. Alright, we're gonna run down this once. Okay, see, it's see, now this field, so we'll see if this thing fertilizes. Oh, that's pretty good. Did I not lower it before, or is it lowered? Spray higher. Okay. Okay. It looks like it is getting a little darker. We'll check it. We'll get down one row and we'll check to see if we've got a blue strip on it. It should show that it is being fertilized. I am a little too far to the right, but that's all right. Looking off to the left-hand side, looks like it is. Looked like from in front of the tractor to the back, it is definitely a different shade. Up. Little premature there. Yeah, there's definitely definitely should be. So let's just take a look. Well, it's not showing it. It may show it. I don't know why it's not, but all right. That's a good one right there, right about there. with Farm Sim 15, as you were doing the strip of fertilizing, it was actually turning green. Excuse me, blue, as you were going. It may have to wait till we've made a complete cycle to where we do the plowing, the fertilizing, and then the seeding, and then it'll probably show that it's fertilized. In which on our field, you know, we just went ahead and seeded, but it should have said that it was fertilized. I'm still figuring it out. Yep. Let's see if I messed up. See if I can make the turn without hitting that bush. Just missed it. Alright, we need to come over here. I can actually start it right here and come right into it. Right about there. So yeah, the pace will get a little quicker. Things will get more done once I get more control of how things work, and so. But getting started, at least we have a field now. We have 2 fields. We're going to have 3. We have some money, and we can start getting some cash flow in order to do other things. I may hold off a little bit for animals until I know I have. Hope I can make this all the way in one trip. Until I know our farming is okay. We're gonna be shy. We're gonna be shy. Oh well. I wish you could turn half of it off. So case is what we have. Should we stick to case, or should I stick to, or you know, doesn't matter, just find something that will work? Should we use a European? You know, this is American map. You know, case is an American product. You know, we'll questions to be answered. Okay, I'm gonna. See if I can get this thing to spin around. There we go. So this was planted after the fact, so we may have to go to our first field, replow it, and maybe redo it. I'll give it another in-game day to figure that out, if I need to redo that field. I wish there was an outlet right here, but you know what? We own this property. We can go out that way. Bingo. Fold it up. We used about, for 2 fields, which I'd have to see what the total acreage is, we used probably just over a quarter. Anybody coming? Yep. Alright guys, I think this is a good place to end it. I hope you liked the video. If you did, like it. If you're new, subscribe. And like I said, I'm still getting familiar with all the controls and stuff, and it'll get better each time. And once we get established, it'll even be nicer. You guys have a good day, and I'll see you on the next one.